Yeah! Yeah! Look at that man over there. Bleeding and shit. And
Come on. Get off me, please.
trying to get the damn CBO fastened in there correctly. Ain't working properly. We'll make it work though. Anyway, YouTube! What's up? I got like 3 seconds of training left. It's taking forever to get to the last couple of minutes, man. Nah, for real, I got like 10 hours driving left to do. I'll be done this week. And then hopefully be at the terminal next week. Somebody on my page there, one of my fans, requested I do a video on logs. So this video is for you, sir. What I'm going to show you first is the log book, the regular log book. The handwritten one. Okay? So bear with me here. This is the one that they give you when you go to orientation at Werner, okay? When I was at Roadmaster, they hooked us up with this nice little ruler. I recommend you keep it if you're going to be doing handwritten logs. That way your logs come out nice and neat like mine. If you don't use a ruler, it's going to look like crap, okay? Let me show you like a good example of what it looks like to do a log book, okay? I'll walk you through it a little bit. Yeah, the blind leading the blind. Look at my logbook, bro. My logbook looks nice.
That's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. What you talking about, Willis? Anyway, so you got your employee number here. Okay. Over here you got total distance you drove that day, the date, your tractor number, your trailer number that you have, your signature at the end of the day, and your co-driver, which is my trainer. So anyway, so you move down here, move down. 0 here is midnight, obviously, and then all the way through the time, you know, military time, call it that. So anyway, so let's talk about what these zigzag lines mean. Crap, where did my glasses go? Oh well. Anyway, oh thank you, sir.
Use mine.
I left them back there in the bunk. Alright, anyway, line 1 is when you're off duty. Okay? I don't know if you can see it there. It's hard to see. Off duty time other than spent in the sleeper berth. Which means, like, you're getting something to eat, you're taking a break, whatever. Okay? Line 2 means you're sleeping in the sleeper berth. Don't be in the sleeper berth and then be inside the truck stop eating dinner. Okay? If you're in the sleeper berth, you are in the sleeper berth. Line 3 is the driving line. If you're on line 3, that means you are driving. That's what line 3 means. Line 4 means you're on duty, not driving. Like getting fuel at the consignee, at your shipper, or wherever. Okay? That's what line 4 means. So anyway, so you put down what you're doing for the day, obviously, by 15-minute increments. That's how it works, okay? 15-minute increments. So, like, for instance, if you started driving at 11:07, you wouldn't put down 11:07. You started driving. You would put down like 11:15. You started driving. Okay, round it up. So anyway, over here in the corner, on the side, you add up all your hours. Like I said, in 15-minute increments. So, like for instance, an hour and 15 minutes would be 1.25. 15 minutes is 2.25. Half hour is 0.5. 45 minutes is 0.75. Okay? Got me? Okay, good. Anyway, moving along. These parts right here are your change of duty status. For instance, mine, when I started driving, I did my PTI, pre-trip inspection in Wildwood, Florida. Okay? So, if you look over here, that was at 9 o'clock. Took me 15 minutes to do it. So I was on duty for 15 minutes. And then went to line 3 to start driving. Okay? And then, same thing. Like when you get to your shipper or you on break or whatever, you go to lunch. Same thing. Pick up load, you know, whatever. you change your duty status, okay? After the end of the day is done, you add up your miles, you add up your hours, okay? You get all your hours done, and then once you're done for the day, okay, you're not driving anymore that day, you're done. You sign to verify that everything is correct, okay? And that's pretty much it for handwritten logs, okay? The company only wants you to do 2 weeks of it during your training so that they know that you know how to do it. Because this is what we use here in the real world. Okay? So, like, for instance, when I do my logs on here, this is what it looks like. Okay? And it goes from midnight on. So, like, here's midnight. Okay? So for 45 minutes I was driving Lake Park, Jordan. And then from that increment, I was at the DC. I went to line 4. Okay, and then I went to line 1 because I was done with the trailer and whatnot. I was picking up a load, dropping a load, or whatever. All right. So what you do is when you go to log stuff, you go to you're here. This is the main screen, right? So you go to messaging. Okay, like this is your inbox. So you go to compose. So change your duty status. Okay. Walk you through this real quick. Change your duty status. Come on. I'll just go through each one real quick. Number 1 is I've received load information. That's macro 1. You won't hardly ever use that. The main ones you're going to be using are these ones here, these upcoming ones. 2 is I've completed loading. That's when you finish loading your trailer, you've picked it up, you got all your information, you got your trip information, you're good to go. 3 is when you arrive at your stop, your shipper, your consignee, DOT, wherever. So, like, for instance, if I'm going, like today we're going to Home Depot. When we get to the Home Depot store, we're going to do a macro 3 saying that, hey, we got here to the store. Alright? And then, like, number 4 is delayed. You know, if, like, something happens or whatever. Number 5 is emptied. Like, when you get back to the DC or wherever you're going, you put that in there for when you empty your load. Alright? 6 is stop complete. That means, like, if you're going from, like, today we're doing one Home Depot store and then another Home Depot store. So when we get done the first one, we'll do a 6. Say, hey, stop is complete. We're going to the next one now. Okay? My ETA, blah, blah, blah. It's self-explanatory. Most of this stuff, okay? They'll go over a lot of this in detail with you, each macro and orientation. Alright? And then 8 is another one you'll be using. So when you hit 8, you'll put your employee number and then you'll tell you what line you're going to. Okay? And then blah, 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 the mileage. And then once you fill in the correct, like, see this box is red? That means it has to be filled in. Okay, that box has to be filled in. So employee number, what line you're going to, and then the send button will light up, and you'll be good to go. So, cancel. Alright. There's also, you know, a ton of other macros on here, you know, to send a message, breakdown messages, split load, you know, stop completed, payroll information, maintenance requests, all types of stuff, okay? So, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's kind of how the logs work here at Werner. Anybody using Qualcomm. This is what, like, your trip information looks like. You get all your shipping numbers, PO numbers, directions, all that good stuff, okay? That's what it looks like. So, for whoever wanted to see logs, now you see logs. But anyway, I'm tired, man. I miss my family. It's starting to get old with this training. I can't wait to get done with it. I love James, he's cool, but I gotta get done with this training, man. I got like I said, I got like 10 hours left, if that. So tonight, I'll probably finish the rest of my driving. But by the time the system recognizes that my hours are done, I'm going to have to spend another weekend in the hotel, and then I'll be at the terminal hopefully sometime next week instead of this week. So, but yeah, guys, that's my update. Be easy. Keep watching, leaving comments and subscriptions. And I'll keep bringing you this trucker news.